Doing stuff together is big.
Got you. I used it last time.
It's
That's a joke in
I just
itself.
don't want to see it though.
Yeah.
Fundamentals,
What is
the rest of the
rebuilding
stuff.
if needed.
You picking up the check?
basic balance,
You calling him
alignment,
Steve?
follow
Oh,
through.
that would be you.
I want to see more consistency.
Spending twice as much as you do. The last check you picked up was your
We'll be
paycheck.
working with each player.
Maybe you don't need to stand up. We got a comic right here, right now.
Full buy-in. We can be humble, we can be better. I'm updating weekly offensive and defensive ratings, and I'm combining them with our G League performances.
What's the reasoning for blending the results?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Finding the rising stars within the organization. Of course, our NBA guys are secure, but it'd be good to know who can fill in for any injuries along the way.
The coaches in G League, I appreciate it.
We hope you join us for our exciting upcoming promotions, including 76ers Dance Training Card Night. All fans will receive a set of cards with your favorite dancer. Okay, fans, here's what you need to know about our upcoming giveaway day. We're handing out Franklin mini flags to every fan in attendance. Grab your ticket and bring the whole family to get in on all the fun. Sixers fans, the day after the opening play, this is 2 consecutive free-throw attempts in the second half of a home game. Fans may receive chicken nuggets at participating Greater Philadelphia food locations. So make sure you're cheering loud for the away team to be missing forever.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern, but it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. LaMelo Ball is out there with Walter, and it's the captain in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Williams, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yee in at the 4 slot. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yee. Williams from long range. That one is off. Here's the captain, Maxey covering. The 3 from Barnes. Hits a three-pointer.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes. just stretching out the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. Williams from long range. It doesn't go for him. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's the captain. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Ingram on the wing. Fires from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Up top, Embiid. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Pass to Walter. Over Edgecombe. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Screen by Embiid. Maxey against Ball. Outside Maxey. Fires for 3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter. Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Here's the captain. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's Maxey, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Embiid, high post. Rebound, Toronto. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And so here is Toronto. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Out of bounds, it'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm ball?
Maxey passes to Williams. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Walter. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the 76ers head coach.
I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
The captain. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And again, it's Philadelphia. Toronto leading by 3. Barnes finds ball. Toronto passing it around. Here's the captain. There's the 3. Barnes, no good. Williams looking around. Embiid, high post. Now Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Edgecombe. From downtown, the captain with a rebound. The captain's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. The 3 from Edgecombe. Rebound by the Raptors. The captain's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. The 3 from Ball. Yee with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Maxey. Fires from the wing. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walter from outside. Buries it from 3. Walters has got 5 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Philadelphia.
Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Brandon Ingram is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Toronto on D. 9-point game. And it's Sohan off the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Just cutting in, Sohan gets full speed on that drive.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Lets it go from deep. The captain, that's good. He's got 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to McCain. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's the captain. He's got 10. Here's Ward. Sohan covering. Here's the captain. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram with a screen on Simmons. Down low. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Walsh is checked in for Toronto. Sohan outside. Pass to McCain. Tries it from the top of the key. Jump shot is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's the captain. Sohan covering.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Simmons with a screen on Anthony. Nice shot by Simmons.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 6-point lead. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Maxey. 11 seconds left in the first quarter here. Spins from 17. They get it back. Sohan And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. Point game against Brooklyn. The Raptors making a switch here. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Walter. He's out there with Anthony. And it's the captain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's E. Just 5 to shoot. And McCain with the 3. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Outside McCain. Launches a 3. Some solid defense from Ingram.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was clearly on a mission and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Williams is checked in for McCain. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
And you look at Ingram, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The captain, pass to Ingram. From outside, off the mark. 76ers trail by 4. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by McCain. McCain's got 4 assists in the game. Here's the captain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The captain's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 10 points. And so here is Toronto. They've led by as many as 14. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Outside Ingram. Here's the captain. 21 points in the game, 4 on the clock, and stolen by Williams. To the paint. And he hits it to tie the game. He's got 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the set, Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this year.
Wait. What makes you the expert?
Because I was in the three-point contest. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I was there.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1 3.
I love playing these type of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Williams. And it's Yee in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Yee. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Williams finds Maxey. Gets the 3-ball to go. Maxey's got 15.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
The captain, the pass to Ball. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
The captain. And that one, good. The captain's got 23 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Maxey. To the inside. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Here's the captain. Embiid covers. And here's Ingram outside. Joel Embiid with the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williams' shot is good.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Barnes with a screen on Embiid, the captain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Up top, Embiid. He's got 14.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Ingram. Fires the three. He buries it from 3. And now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Here's Embiid. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's the captain. Embiid covers. The captain pass to Barnes. And the 3 off target. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Down low. Here's Yee. And a two-handed jam.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Here's the captain. He's got 25. Pass to Ingram. Takes the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's the captain. Good. The captain's got 27 points.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Embiid can't hit. Toronto leading by 5. Here's the captain. 27 points for him. Toronto passing it around. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. There's Ball with a 3. Yee with the rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside, Williams. Pass to E. Back to Williams. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Toronto ball.
This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. 4th, the Raptors.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. And Toronto also making a switch. Anthony's checked in for Walter. And that one's good. Ingram.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to E to halt the run. He drops it from range. Yee's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
With a step back, the captain. That's good.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Here's Edgecombe. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Embiid against Barnes. Pulls it. Embiid misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's the captain. Embiid covers. Here's the captain. And the layup falls. And now a 12-point Raptor lead.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
It's McCain on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance. Edgecombe's got his third bucket of the night.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. And Philadelphia calls time here. Switch here.
Everyone, let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sohan. He's got 6. Left side Simmons. Unloads. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as many as 14.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Toronto foul. Walsh. Third personal foul.
76ers trail by 11. Here's Sohan. Count it. Sohan's got 8.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The captain, pass to Ball. Misses the 3. Philadelphia has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. On the wing man, hounded by Ball. McCain's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
1:10 left in the third quarter. To the right side, the 3 from Ball. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 6 here in the quarter.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Back to Simmons. Inside, here's Mann. Toronto grabs the miss. The captain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside McCain. 30 seconds left in the third. The Sixers again can't hit. Raptors lead by 14. Here's the captain. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And here's Simmons. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
He's checked in for Mann. Toronto making a switch here. The Raptors also with a sub. Anthony's checked in.
For your Philadelphia 76ers.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Ball right side. Here's the captain. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. The captain's got 44.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Walter, Cole Anthony out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's the captain in at the power forward position. For 3, Anthony, and that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Sohan, the pass to Maxey. To end the run, And that one drops for him. Maxi's got 10 points here in the second half.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Pass to Walter. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Anthony. Here's the captain. Back to Anthony. The three. It's not going to go for him. Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Walter pulls it in. Raptors lead by 23. Here's the captain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Simmons with a screen on Anthony. Offensive rebound. Sohan, the pass to Maxey. And there's the screen. Will it go? Toronto grabs the miss. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Anthony. Over Edgecombe. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Once you get a taste of throwing it down in the NBA, let me tell you, it never gets old. And Sohan, he is flushing it and loving it.
Here's the captain. 5 on the clock. Out to Anthony. And now the Sixers on the break. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's the captain. Simmons defending. Step back and squared up. The captain's got 50 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pulls up. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
2 minutes.
Maxey on the wing.
2 minutes.
Over ball. Pass to McCain. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia moving it around. Edgecombe, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The captain. Pass to Anthony. Drills it from deep. Anthony's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Good work there as it goes. Maxey's got 26 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the captain.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McCain. Three-pointer. No good there.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Here's the captain. On target from range. The captain's got 59 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long.
Be aware that the camera's live. And for my
so nervous
money,
about doing
an
something
NBA
wrong.
game is calm down. You're not
We have
focused on
great
the shot.
fans here.
You'll be
I
back.
like the family atmosphere. When I'm
Yes,
nervous, I
management
sneeze.
takes it very seriously and so do
Okay,
we.
I'll hold it.
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free Rocker bobblehead. You'll want to be at the next home game, Raptor fans, because the first 15,000 fans will receive their very own Raptor tote bag. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects,
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit, but he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Yaka Jonas is out there with Weber, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Toronto, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's the captain in at the center position. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him, on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Outside ball. Toronto working the ball around now. For three, the captain with the bucket. The captain's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And that one's good, Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Adebayo against Barnes. Pass to Jonas. Weber outside. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3. The Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The captain passes to Ingram. Banked in off the glass.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Weber looking around. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The captain with the bucket.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Wiggins outside. Barnes against Adebayo. Pass to Jonas. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors leading by 7. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here's Ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Weber can't hit.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Here's the captain. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wiggins surveying the floor. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got 6 points.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Ingram kicks the ball. Here's the captain. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 11.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Takes it inside. Here's Jonas. The second chance effort. Where? Good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's the captain, who's coming off an unbelievably scoring game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Here's Jonas. Miami needs to get a shot off. Weber can't hit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's the captain. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he dunks it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Ware in the corner. They set the pick. Fires the three. Walter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 11. Here's the captain. 15 points in the game. And the dunk by Barnes.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Weber outside. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Here's the captain. To the wing on the left. Takes a three. Walter can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 13. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Trying to end the drought, Andrew Wiggins, and that's good. Wiggins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Changes for Toronto. Walsh is checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Walter. And some changes here for the Heat. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Hero against Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
In for Toronto. Walter comes in for Ball. And Miami also making a switch. Jonas is checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. And here is Hero. Here's Jonas. Nothing on the board. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Hero out there with Jonas. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. Here's the captain. 15 points in the game. Here's Walsh. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Walsh has got his first 3 points of the game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He ended up with 59 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Drills the three-pointer. 18 points for the captain.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Bates. And Aldama has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Aldama's got 5.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
The captain passes to Ingram. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Look at those moves.
Ball's checked in for Toronto. And it's getting closer. The All-Star voting with just 7 days left. Here's how it's shaping up.
And guys, I think it's fair to say things are finally coming into focus. We're getting a really good idea of who's going to make it.
Well, you look at the captain. He's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voting.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
The captain passes to Ingram. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Adebayo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Second team foul.
Ward, he's checked in for Ingram. Wiggins is checked in for Miami. Toronto leading by 16. Anthony in the corner. Pass to the captain. Over to the left wing. Walter, no good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The shot by Jonas, no good. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. The Heat trail by 16. Into the lane, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The captain with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Adebayo with a screen on Anthony. Here's Jonas. He has 5. Adebayo with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The captain passes to Anthony. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Ware. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. No one near him. Toronto grabs the miss. The captain's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Left side, ball. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 21. Pass to Ware. Here's Jonas.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's the captain. And he can't bank that one in. From 12 feet out, pass to Wiggins. Outside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Man, let's give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes is checked in for Ward. And it's Ingram in for Cole Anthony. And Miami also making a switch. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jonas. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Wiggins kicks to Hero. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
The captain with the bucket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Weber with it. He had 10 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And so it's Toronto cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost at All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Raptors leading by 22. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with ball, and it's the captain in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Shot from the low block. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Raptors shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
On the wing, Barnes. The three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 9 points.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him wasted no time there, letting that one go.
Here's Jonas. Offensive rebound, and Adebayo throws it down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
The captain with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wiggins outside. Ware rebounded by the captain. The captain's
a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Raptors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's the captain. He's got 39. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Here's Jonas. He's covered by Ball. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 15.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Out to the wing. Ball from long range. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now Weber, still without a basket. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Toronto, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because look, the other teams are all trying to win too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
35. First personal foul.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting for Miami. Ware taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Ware. And so Ware nails both of them. Here's the captain, and he's got 41. Lobbed up there for Barnes. It's stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Pass to Yakachonis. Here's Adebayo, covered by Barnes. Adebayo the screen. Here's the 3. Over Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. That's tipped.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Yakachonis. He's covered by Ball. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Toronto grabs the miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The captain with the bucket.
And that's another 3. And if really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Back to Weber, kicks it out to Wiggins. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Weber's got 5 assists in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. Number 1, the Raptors.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Here's the captain. Non-stop scoring machine here. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Pass to Yakachonis. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a...
And yep, another basket.
Dominating offensively once again. He is making a habit of this.
He's now tied for the 5th most 50-point games in a single season. That puts him in rare company. Ware passes to Adebayo. Here's the captain. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Wiggins outside, lets it go with a 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
Off target from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's the captain, out to the right wing. Here's Walsh. That three off the mark. Weber against Anthony. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
The captain passes to Walsh. Here's the captain, shoots the three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Adebayo with this screen on Anthony. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Puts up a three. The shot by Jonas, no good. Toronto's shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Here's the captain. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Heat shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And here are the Raptors now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand. No good from outside that time from the captain. Weber outside. Adebayo the screen. On the wing, Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Okay? Get the ball moving. No holds. No holds. Okay?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the...
And it's Bates in at the 3 slot.
Give it up once again for your north side crew.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the captain. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Back to Aldama. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Walsh has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the captain. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Miami no good on that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Nailed from three-point land. 63 points for the captain.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Weber. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
At the line.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Miami shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Weber kicks to Ware. Back to Weber. Here's Jonas. 4 on the shot clock. Outside to Weber. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the captain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Here's Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Jonas, looking to end the run. Rebounded by the captain.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Drives to the hoop, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Nojewicz to the right side. Here's the captain. Lets it go from deep. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Adebayo. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Heat.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's the captain to the paint and stolen by Wiggins.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the captain.
Well, his triple.
And again with the rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Ware with it. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Driving in, another one goes. Incredible. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Pass to Jonas. Outside, Adebayo. There's the pick. Wiggins inside the line. Grabs the rebound again.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.